here's the Sondors Fold X e-bike, and this is what it looks like after unpacking. And now I just got the front wheel off, cutting the ties, and step by step you'll see each way what it looks like before you can assemble it. Now I got a couple of those ties off, the main area, as well as the handlebars. You can see the name now. And carefully, like I said, took off the ties for the handlebar. So that's connected, actually. And let's see how it goes next step. Here you can see how many ties I've removed. Cardboard, this plastic stuff, probably good for packaging material later. It gives you an idea. I'm just gotten started. Gotten a little more of that packaging off. Look at all those ties. Foam packaging, cardboard, right? And you can also see the keys on the handlebar. Here, remove the bubble wrap around the front stalks, on the front tire. They were just bags wrapped around them. And I propped it up on some foam for the time being. If you watch the Sondors video on their website, they recommend putting the tire on, but I decided to put the handlebars on first because it was kind of in my way. So actually the video on the Sondors website is pretty good with that. You remove the screw and washer with the tool, remove the collar, put the handlebar on, you bring it down with this lever over here, bend it down so you can put the screw and collar back on, the washer first, and then the screw. The collar just, you don't do anything with that apparently. And then you tighten. Now we're at the front tire. I'm going to put that on next. What you'll see here is this cover here. You just spin it all the way to the right. Get that off. And now you can begin your attachment process next. On the other side of the front tire, there's this bad boy. Took off the two black ties off of it. And then I unscrewed this guy. Counterclockwise. By the way, don't forget, this was probably stuck in there. So don't forget, these are the bolts that come with it. That was stuck in there, and I had to make sure that I had to pop it out. What the video on the website doesn't tell you is that there's these little black ties at the bottom of here, and this thing here was stuck in there. It was kind of really tough to get out. I had to leverage one of these tools to get it out, but it just pops out. It's plastic. And now I can get ready to put the front wheel on. Now I found it a lot easier to turn the bike upside down and put the bike on that way. A lot easier. And you see this piece right here has to go in between the brakes, the brake pads. And then it just slides in the notches here. And let's see how this goes. Again, in the video on the website, the brake cable is not installed, but in my box it came fully installed and it works. So I get to skip that step, no problem. Now, as far as the pedals go, you can see only at the end. They don't show this in the video. You can see the L. They're written right on the edge there. L for left, obviously right for right, R for right. And they only go on one way. It's pretty easy. I just want to mention when you're taking the seat off, this is what it comes out. I cut this tape down the side and remove this like a paper towel roll. And then I cut the tape here and it opens up like this. So now we're getting somewhere. Here's the seat. Sorry for the bad video, I'm an amateur. And there we go. One note about the seat, once you get it right, you want to make sure that the seat is pointing exactly in the direction that you want it, of course. The tricky part is making sure that happens, as well as this being somewhat tight before you pull it on. This also, you want it to be aligned exactly with this round bar here when you close it. So it's a little tricky, but no problem. Just thought I'd share that as a tip. The deflectors, it was a little strange, because again, what I received in the box was different than what was in the assembly video on Sondors' website. The bigger one I had to put in the back, right under the seat, on the seat cylinder. The big one had to go here because the little one, there's no way in hell could fit on either of the stalks or the stems. And there's There's a slight bend here on it, you'll notice. You want it reflecting back, point up a little bit because the seat's angled. And this one, there's no way it's going to be fit on anything but the handlebars. So put that one on there, and that worked out just fine. The white one in front, the red one in back. For the wheel deflectors, you really had to find your own place to put it. And these little came with these things. Again, different than the video on the website. Came with these little pins. You have to put the, I guess, the spoke through the slot, and then really push really hard just to get it in and pop it on there. And I guess that's it for both of them. One more thing about deflectors in the front and back. I forgot to mention, and they don't say this in the video on Sondors website either. It's the black screws that fit on these guys. The metal ones are for something else. The black screws are the ones to choose for this.